Hey everyone, this is TC, your guiding chariot. This is your daily reading for May 2nd. Literally cannot believe we're in May. I'm just going to bust into aspects. We have some big ones, and we have kind of a few. We have some simple ones. So the moon is in conjunction with Venus. Great kind of positive aspect. You're going to be a little more focused on love, beauty, harmony. Great time for socializing. I definitely feel a kind of romantic vibe about today. And a lot of it has to do with this root, but there just seems to be this kind of lovey-dovey atmosphere going on, and I don't know. Some or a lot of you could be meeting people or just have relationships and things like that. Romance just top of mind today, so just something to go through. But with this conjunction, you're also just drawn to beauty and the arts, music, visual arts, things like that. So not going to be an odd thing to just kind of be thinking about today, or just you might find yourself just drawn to it, maybe playing a little more music than normal. We also have the moon in a sextile to Mars. Super useful energy. This essentially gives you that drive, gives you that ambition and that push to go and get some things done. So you're going to feel a little more motivated today, which is going to come in handy. We're going to talk about some later on, some aspects in a bit. But this Mars sextile is just giving you that get up and go. So probably feel a little more initiative. You'll probably feel a little stronger today. Usually this gives a little boost to your physical health as well. Then we have the moon in a square to Saturn. Also in a way helpful. Because essentially this square, yes, there's some challenge. Yes, there's something that needs to be dealt with. But again, if you can just be responsible and stick to it, you will see progress. This aspect really favors those who just kind of commit to whatever needs to be done. So those two aspects definitely probably going to be working overtime for you if you can utilize them properly. We have two kind of big aspects that have to do with Mercury today. You know me, I always talk about lunar aspects, mostly because they just happen more often, so there's just something to talk about every day. But Mercury is going to be in a square to Pluto. So Pluto is bringing a lot of intensity to our thoughts. And not necessarily just intensity, like we're going to be thinking about bigger topics, which we totally could be. But you're going to be very deep in thought, very investigative. You're going to want to understand deeper and dive deep into whatever topics come to mind and are seemingly important. Where you want to keep this in check, because essentially you could be so focused and so intense about whatever given research topic you have that you could go into like crazy extremism. You could even get into like conspiracy theory level, just like focus. You want to make sure we're not going that deep and creating a much bigger thing and overthinking everything on the planet. But I think the helpful bit is really that desire to deep dive into subjects. And I think from there you can get some good understanding, especially about yourself. So there may be some benefit for your own personal self-discovery, because remember, Pluto is still retro. So again, this energy is being reflected inwards. And then Mercury is in a trine to Jupiter. Optimistic, positive, great time for socializing. So again, linking to that conjunction with Venus, moon conjunct Venus, having these lovely romantic vibes going on. Great time for socializing, great time for meeting people, great time for setting plans. For some of you, this is a great time to travel, or at least set up travel plans. And doesn't have to necessarily be today, like let's say the next couple days, maybe till Friday or something, I don't know. Thursday, what is today? I don't even know what today is. What's today, Wednesday? I think when I'm filming this, it's Wednesday. So this energy can go through for, Friday, Saturday probably. What else? Oh, part of the reason it's good for plans, because remember, Jupiter is our most benefic planet. Jupiter's trying to expand us and get us out into the world. So the reason it's so good for planning today, with this conjunction or not conjunction, with this trine to Mercury, your like forward thinking, your future thinking is spot on. Your instincts are strong because of Jupiter. So great day to set up some new intentions. Even better because we're coming up to, Saturday, I believe, is our new moon. So if we can start planning now, one, so we can start acting on those plans. Two, so we can do some intention work on the new moon in a few days. It's kind of like the perfect storm for getting situated and getting this plan sorted out and all kind of worked out for our better. So this is like strategy mode central. For those of you who have been feeling this like push energy I was talking about the last 2 days, legit, it is here, it is strong. It's like, okay, here's the moment, let's do all the things. Let's do all the things. So honestly, don't be surprised that this energy kind of continues, definitely for the rest of the week. It's just work time. Work hard, play hard. Right now we're in the work hard stage. All right. Our rune today, we got Thurisaz, the rune of the thorn, also the rune of Thor's hammer. This also has some kind of passionate romantic vibes as well. Thor's hammer was actually used in, ceremonies like weddings, also funerals and things like that. But this rune overall speaks to protection. It also speaks to defense, standing up, to challenges, to bullies, to harassment, things like that. And honestly, and being successful. You think about a thorn. It doesn't have to like push hard. It just exists. And it protects the plant or the flower that it's surrounding. You try to pick that flower, you'll prick yourself. So there's this sense where you're overcoming some type of adversity. And again, this adversity could be someone who's harassing you, someone who's bullying you, trying to overpower you. You could even be challenging some type of status quo, one that's corrupt or outdated. It's definitely like a bad source that you're overcoming. And you're safe through all of it. If that... I feel like there's a word that I want to put out and I just can't think of what it is. It'll come. Probably will come up when we start looking at cards. But protection, definitely passion, and then just standing up to corruption, bullying, things like that, and being successful. So protecting what's right, what's valuable, what's beautiful, and really triumphing over anything that's trying to do you harm or is in any way dangerous. And then all the aspects are really more personal and about, getting your personal path set up, getting your forward momentum going and rolling and moving. We got a lot of movement going on. All right. I think that's all I want to add in there. Like I said, anything else needs to come out, it'll come out when we start pulling cards. All right. Alright, so because I'm getting all these like romantic vibes, I thought I would bust out our Romance Angels Oracle. See what's going on in the love department for a couple of us. Alright, so first one out, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. To me, this feels a little global, with our rune being Thurisaz, rune of protection, overcoming challenges. I almost want to say with this card too, it's like a very nip it in the bud type of situation. Like if you see a red flag, this is the moment to talk about it, deal with it, bring it up. Don't let it sit, don't let it fester. This isn't the time for that. You need to be actively standing up for whatever it is you need to protect or you need to preserve. This card's giving me this vibe that it's like you see them and this is the moment to deal with them. You can't just be like, oh look, there's a problem and I'll deal with it later. That's not the case. If you have seen red flags today, and I don't think this is romantic. This is just relationship wise. So this could be a business deal. This could be maybe a friend is making a decision and you're like, girl, that's not the one. I feel like this is just, if you're seeing red flags, this is the time to acknowledge them. We're not sitting and waiting. Look at the guy who tried to hide face down. New love. I told you. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. I think this is someone new walking in. Got a new little lover coming in, knocking on the door. Look, bottom of the deck right now. This could be the one. Look at that. This could be the one. All about it. Let's see. I kind I want to shuffle and get some more. Like, whoa, okay. Got a whole bunch pop out. Wedding card. These guys went all over the place. True love. And chemistry. So, yes. Those of you meeting people today, let's go this way. That we can get them all in. Boom, boom, boom. Definitely making some really strong connections romantically. So, relationships outside of romance, and maybe for some of you it is romantic. I'm not feeling this card is romantic. But if you see some red flags, say something. Don't slide them under the rug. Now's not the time. That's not going to help you. That's only going to cause more resentment down the road. For those of you making some emotional connections, going to be a significant person. It may not seem quite... I almost want to say it doesn't... I want to say when you meet, it may not seem super spectacular. Like, you're definitely going to be attracted to them. Like, don't get me wrong. You're going to want to be with this person. But I almost feel like there's going to be a, like... I feel like there's going to be something that makes you think, oh, okay, whatever. You know, I'll just have fun for this moment. I'll take advantage. But, like, I almost feel like you walk into this one not thinking it's going to be amazing, and then it just develops into something so absolutely wonderful. Whoop. Okay, that's way too much spirit. We're not taking that. Give me some smaller chunks, alright? You don't need to give me 20,000 cards at a time, please. Thank you. Oh, alright. So, first card out, Princess of Swords in reverse. So, Princess of Swords, normally my creative thinker, daring to be different. With her coming up in reverse. Trying to stay in our box. Not willing to try something new. Feeling unsupported. Feeling alone. Maybe we've got some doubt clouding our judgment. Whoa, 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 whoa. Someone... Temperance, divine timing, details falling into place. Maybe we felt alone for a while, refused to try some new avenues maybe, which again, no such thing as a coincidence. I'm going to take that guy who flipped over. Princess of Pentacles, growth potential, I talked about that. So, we felt alone for a while. Divine timing was taking its time. Things needed to fall into place. I think the dust is starting to settle. The alchemical marriage, that's what's being featured in this deck. It's the alchemical marriage. Mercury and sulfur turning into gold. Funny, I talk about all these Mercury placements. Here comes a card featuring actual Mercury. Princess of Pentacles, something is starting to grow. The seed is being planted. No, those want to come out, they can come out again. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. So we had the Devil come out. So is the energy of Capricorn. You could be a Capricorn. This person coming in could be a Capricorn. Could also just be very lusty, sexual energy here with the Devil. Definitely passionate temptation there. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning. Star, hope, optimism. To me, this is that what was it? Mercury trine Jupiter. Optimistic energy. And honestly, I think it's coming up again because trines, although they're beneficial, sometimes it's so easy we don't take advantage of them. I feel like this is a little helpful reminder saying, hey, this is available to you. I want you to continue to think positively. Expect the best. Expect miraculous outcomes. Prince of Wands, chase your passions, chase your desire. You know, very impetuous, impulsive, sensual energy here as well. And then cap that off, you have the Prince of Wands going up all the way to the King of Wands. So definitely could be dealing with a fire sign as well. But to me, I think this is really speaking to the fire inside of you. Really coming to like a full burn. Here we go for the Prince to the King. So just chasing, like running after passions, and then really utilizing them. Utilizing your charm, charisma, you know, to really attract and dominate whatever or whoever you are going after. But I love that we have the Princess of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles together in this reading. Because like I said here, the seed is being planted. Here is your seed. I think what happens possibly today or over the next few days concerning relationship-wise could literally be planting some major seeds. And like I said, I don't think it's going to look like much at the very beginning. And it's funny because that's how I see the Princess of Pentacles. You guys know I call her my dirt card because, you know, it's kind of my nothing card. There's like, it looks like nothing. Dirt is just dirt. But from dirt grows anything. You don't know what's growing underneath the surface. You just look at it, you know, top level. It's just this weird dirty brown stuff. Like, ooh, fun, yay. But give it some time. Let that seed germinate and grow and take root. Who knows what it's going to become? So I literally think whatever divine timing needed to happen, whatever outside steps needed to kind of come to completion, honestly, I want to say they have. I think they have. This period of feeling kind of out of sorts and disconnected and just not in the flow, because I think this felt very out of the flow. Doesn't mean you weren't. Again, it was this divine timing. Honestly, I think all of this has been set, and now we're planting seeds in the next couple days. So I almost think the devil, not necessarily a bad sign here, but I think it's almost that heads up to kind of give in to that sexy side a little bit, if that makes sense. You know, we're really following your passions and following your attractions. That's where this seed is coming. And, you know, as much as I say I want to like stick this to a very romantic vibe, so I think this is going to weigh a little heavier on my singles out there, those people who are really looking to meet someone or meet someone new. But this energy can still be applied to your own personal development and even work. You know, this is still a creative energy. Sex energy is creation energy. But this is about really following and chasing your passions, thinking that they weren't working out or thinking things were being stagnant and no help was coming, no help was being given. All of that changing. But again, I want to bring your focus back to the star card. So yes, this is Capricorn. Yes, this is Aquarius. So this could be between a Capricorn and Aquarius. You never know. But honestly, to me, the star, this is really about speaking to hope and expecting miracles. Expect the best. Even bottom of the deck right now is the Two of Wands. Putting out your intentions. Oh. And then we have the Tower card here. So again, feeling like things have been falling apart. Things have been shaken to their core. And look at that, underneath that, the Sun, most positive healing energy in the deck. And then under that, the Fool card, a new beginning. We have two princesses that speak to initiative and fresh starts. You have the Fool, which is definitely a new beginning, and then you also have the Ace of Pentacles. All the aces are new starts and new offerings. So definitely setting up some big new manifestations. I was going to say desires, but it's not desires. These are manifestations where we are legit seeing the physical form of these dreams and wishes coming into reality. So, hey, celebrate that. That's some great news. All right, my loves. I'm going to wrap up today's reading here. As always, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys. I hope this week has been going amazing for you so far. Mine has been crazy. I'm so thankful to have a day off where I can just kind of like woo-saw, even though I can't really woo-saw, but it's good. I'm wishing you the best. Thank you. As always, looking forward to connecting with you. You can hit me up in the comment section down below. DM me on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot. And as always, if you want to book a private session, all that info will be in the description box. Sending you guys lots of love. Take care, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.